You've probably always wondered what lazy gecko sailing makes in a year. In today's video, we'll not only be talking about that, but also the biography and lifestyle of Lazy Gecko Sailing's crew. Lazy Gecko Sailing brings you into a new world of fun and adventure that you probably never thought possible. Jeremiah Gowell is a 43-year-old San Diego resident. Brittany Gowell is a 42-year-old Canadian woman from Orilla. Reese Gowell is an 8-year-old boy from Cove Springs, Florida. Brittany is, in fact, Reese's biological mother. Jeremy has 4 children from a previous marriage, but none of them will be joining him on the boat. There was also a cat on board. They are part of the Spring Hill, Florida-based Lazy Gecko Sailing LLC. In this part of the video, we will be talking about some of the crew from Lazy Gecko Sailing. There are 4 members of the Lazy Gecko Sailing crew that you want to take complete note of. They are Brittany, Jeremiah, Reese, and John, of which Britt is the first mate. Once he retired from his 22 years of being an active-duty U.S. Marine, Jeremiah suggested they sell it all and sail the world. Brittany loved the idea, and 7 years and thousands upon thousands of nautical miles later, they're still out there exploring all this world has to offer. The good, the bad, and the ugly. They want to feel it all. They hope to inspire their viewers to do something equally adventurous. Not only is John the previous owner of the vessel, but he is also their wonderful friend. You can enjoy John's wild personality here and there on the YouTube series. Brittany is the first mate, and she is one of the most fun personalities on the crew. She is the first mate of the crew. Brittany is a wife, mother, stepmother, and company owner, in addition to being the first mate on the Calypso. She studied business in college, had 2 small businesses, and was an involved stepmother to 4 children, while her husband was in the Marine Corps before going full-time sailing. Despite her husband's many deployments, family relocation, and other hardships presented by an active-duty military family, she has successfully handled family life. She is frequently alone. Sailing, working out, cooking, and socializing with other sailors are her favorite pastimes. When asked what advice she'd give, her response: live for today because one day tomorrow won't be there. Jeremiah is a father of 5, soon to be 6, a veteran U.S. Marine, and a company owner, in addition to being the captain of Calypso. He was a FA-18 fighter jet engine and fuel system mechanic in the USMC for 22 years before embarking on his sailing career. Plane captain, CDI, CDQAR, QAR low and high power turn instructor, AVGFE, and safe for flight are among his credentials. He served in several war zones and deployed all around the world. He was a gunnery sergeant when he retired. Jeremiah refocused on spending time with his family after retirement to make up for time spent deployed. His favorite pastimes are spending time with his family, motorcycle riding, and working. When asked what advice he'd give, it's to never quit, never rest until the good gets better and the better gets best. Reese is currently the youngest of the crew and our family. He is presently in homeschool and enjoys it. His favorite subject is science. He's also about to become a big brother. He enjoys riding his bike, shooting bow and arrow, shooting his airsoft rifle, and many other activities. When asked what advice he'd give, his response is, suck it up, Buttercup. Lazy Gecko has been one of our favorite channels primarily because of the adventure, laughter, and fun they offer. Jeremiah and Brittany met in Key West, Florida at the Lazy Gecko Bar. Although the bar has been closed down now, the two say it will always be a part of their history as a couple. Jeremiah is from San Diego, California, while Brittany is from Orilla, Canada. Altogether, they have 5 children in the family. Jeremiah was a single father of his 4 children when they met. A few years later, Reese came along. The two of them started their journey at the beginning of 2015 and have been together ever since. Jeremiah was on active duty, U.S. Marine, for 22 years while she was a small business owner. Delos was what inspired Brittany and Jeremiah to start their channel. There were only a couple of YouTube sailing channels around when we started. They were the best still, in our opinion. They're real, not staged, and awesome. We've strived to be as real in our content as they are, she said in an interview when she was asked what led them to starting it. The boat that they use has been with them from the start of the journey till the present. The boat's draft is about 4 feet. Before they purchased the boat, the depth sounder was adjusted to read 2 feet less than the proper depth. So the actual depth was 4 feet, so 4 feet in the draft. The first time they made the crossing into the Bahamas was epic for them, so when Brittany was asked how long it took, her her reply was, "It took us about 18 hours to sail the 119 miles from Fort Lauderdale to Great Sail Cay, above Grand Bahama Island. We departed at 2200 hours. We took a friend with us, but Jeremiah stayed at the helm for the first 12 hours of the trip, then I sailed us for the next 4, then Jeremiah for the final 2. A 2013 Antares 44i has an owner's stateroom and galley down design, 3 cabins and 2 heads according to Lazy Gecko. The cruising community considers it the ultimate blue water catamaran suited for world sailing. They previously possessed a considerably smaller monohull that Hurricane Matthew destroyed. They purchased over $60,000 for this temporary boat so they could learn to sail in addition to taking sailing classes, because Antares is so dependable. The family hasn't had to replace many mechanical or electrical components. They've spent over $7,000 to replace 2 of their batteries and install a brand new water maker. Gecko, who is sluggish sailing, is now taking place in the Bahamas. The Caribbean, the Bahamas, the Exumas, and the Dominican Republic have all been visited by the Lazy Gecko. Despite having one of the best blue water catamarans globally, they haven't sailed much. This could be due to COVID-19 limits or child custody arrangements. Before we jump into her net worth, be sure to subscribe to our channel to be entered in our monthly shoutout giveaway. Comment "I subbed" once done. So let's jump into her net worth. Lazy Gecko Sailing's net worth is over $1.7 million, with their yacht costing over $900,000. Jeremiah's army pension, sales of their goods, YouTube advertising money, uncut sailing movies on Vimeo, and dividends from their investments make up their monthly income of over $14,000. Brittany also has a secret adult-only Patreon called Naughty Mate, which has over 200 paid subscribers and earns her over $4,000 a month. As you may think, it contains some genuine and unedited nudity. She doesn't have an OnlyFans account, and finding free, leaked, uncut photographs on other websites is difficult. Lazy Gecko Sailing makes great money on YouTube and will continue their adventures. They aspire to cruise into Europe and South America, including more of the Bahamas. Just so we know that you were paying attention, we dropped some wrong information somewhere in the video. Let us know what it is in the comments section below. Be sure to check out our videos of some of your favorite YouTubers here. See you there!